Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 328. I'm Joe.
I'm Annie.
Annie, how are you doing today?
A little warm, but I'm good.
I think it's because you're drinking. Because I'm usually very warm, but I'm very comfortable right
I think
now.
it was the oven. I've had
Maybe you were near the
this
oven
much
and I
wine.
wasn't.
I've
No?
just been cleaning
You're
too for the
This
last
big.
30 minutes. Near the
Cleaning?
oven.
You turned the vacuum on.
Joe, did you not see me just clean the kitchen for the last 30 minutes?
I was watching a movie.
Yeah, he was doing the dad stance in front of the TV. Meanwhile, I'm in the kitchen like
Yeah. Anyways,
pizza
we'll get
dough
to
on
what
the floor.
Pizza dough or flour?
Pizza. Well, there actually was pizza dough too on the floor.
We've got a peanut gallery. Riley's here.
That's what I'm looking
Hello.
at.
Caitlin's over there. And more importantly, Alexander, come on camera.
I'm so excited.
We've got a very
too.
special guest,
Don't knock anything
Annabelle's
over.
brother.
It's my brother.
Hello.
This is Alexander.
He made us food for our Eat of the Week, and we'll talk about that later, but it was, spoilers, very good.
He works for a pizza shop. So he was doing the full flippy thing.
I made a giant mess in Annabelle's kitchen.
And then I had to clean it up.
And you know what? That bumps up the points for me,
He
personally.
cleaned 75% of it.
I wish
Well-
you guys could see that he has a beach chair propped up.
I know.
Yeah,
He's sitting in our beach chair on the in the side right
Um,
now.
But anyway, so we both want to talk about the Artemis launch that we went to go see,
Yeah,
which, as
yeah.
you all remember, at the end of last episode, we rushed it
We're
because
in a
we were
rush to
leaving
get outta
to go
here.
watch the thing. We ended up getting phenomenal, I don't want to say seats, but like a great spot to put our
Yeah.
chairs up on the bridge. I don't even know what was the name of the bridge?
The Max Brewer Bridge.
That sounds
Marx
right.
Brewer, something like that.
Yeah, something Brewer.
Brewer.
It
There was a park too.
something
What
like
was-
12 miles from the
Yeah.
launch. Excuse me. Oh my God.
It was the bridge from Titusville leading into Merritt Island, which is where Kennedy is, and
Yeah.
so we were right there.
Yeah, it's not typically the bridge you would take to go to Kennedy Space
No,
Center,
it's
but
like
it
the
is the
back
bridge onto
entrance,
the
yeah.
island. Yeah. So we got a great spot. We got there early enough that there wasn't a huge crowd yet. And I mean, we can go into the details of it, but like the short story is, it was the best experience of my entire life. I've told so many people this. Like, it hands down, like nothing.
I've never seen Joe cry until now.
Yeah, nothing has topped that moment. Like, it was so.
Which, to be fair,
so
I cried a
good.
lot, but Joe also cried. If that tells you anything.
I remember I was telling the story. I was like, as it launched, I'm in my camera taking pictures, just clicking away, and I took a second to like stop,
Take it in.
and just like watch.
Yeah.
And as soon as I took my eye away from my camera, just instantly started
Yeah.
crying. I was like, this is so cool, and it's only gonna get better
Mm-hmm.
because there's Artemis 3 next year, and then Artemis 4 and 5 are the ones that I really care about, because I think Artemis 3 has people, but it's going into low Earth orbit, so it's not really going anywhere. But 4 and 5 are going back to the moon and landing on the moon.
Yeah.
And I have been nonstop, as you know, I said
mean,
this earlier,
it's-
watching this stream.
My entire everything right
Yeah,
now.
all of my
Anytime I
social
open up
media.
my phone, that's all I see is
Yes.
Project Hail Mary and Artemis 2,
Yep.
which is very fitting that I watched that movie
Yeah,
a week before the launch.
I watched it the day before the launch.
Yeah, I mean, which is funny because when the astronauts are in quarantine, that's what they watched.
Yeah.
Like they sent it to them so that they could watch it in quarantine, which
Yeah.
I thought was funny.
They did quote it.
They'd quote it.
Yeah, it was so
Amaze.
so good. What are you
Ugh.
doing?
Calling the cat over.
Oh, so no, it was absolutely amazing, and the pictures that they have gotten so far, mind blowing.
What was it? The one I posted the other day from behind the moon, looking out to.
Yeah,
No, well, that one's also very cool. But the one I posted the other day, which is from, I think it's behind the moon, looking to Earth.
was it the Earth set one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one I posted the other day, and I
the zoomed in one or the far out one?
the zoomed in one.
Yeah, where the Earth looks massive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
cool.
I told everyone at work because it was before I showed up yesterday. I worked late last night, yesterday, and I saw it sitting on the toilet while I was getting ready, and I was literally on the toilet like crying. I was like, "Oh my god, this is the coolest picture
Yeah.
I've ever seen."
It is incredible. But if I was scrolling through their gallery yesterday, so awesome. And it's images.nasa.gov if you want to check it out.
Oh. Cool.
Highly recommend it because some of the photos, like they're posting some of the better ones on their Instagram.
Yeah.
But there are so many amazing pictures on their image gallery website, and it is just, I mean, like it's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, especially the one that you just showed us, Caitlin, where it's they took a picture with the GoPro that's mounted on the solar wings.
Array.
Yeah. And so there's a picture where you can see the Orion capsule and the moon while it's in the solar eclipse that they were in. And that is just so incredible. There was one point I was watching the live stream where they had the GoPro giving the live feed back to Earth right before they lost signal.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a picture of it and I sent it to my family. And I was like, every single person in the world, including the 4 astronauts that are off planet right now, are in this photo. That, like, is that not the coolest thing ever in human history?
It's really cool.
It's incredible.
Ugh.
So, but I've been watching the live stream nonstop. I like fall asleep watching it. I wake up, I turn it back on. It is just so good.
Yeah.
They've got a whole playlist of wake up songs that they
Yes.
just posted.
What did they play the other day? Pink Pony Club.
Yeah.
They woke up to Pink Pony Club
This
the other
morning
day.
was Under Pressure.
good.
It's awesome. And the day that they were doing the lunar flyby, they had a pre-recorded message
Mhm.
from one of the astronauts of Apollo 8.
Was it 8?
It was either 8 or 13.
I think it was 13.
I can't remember. Either way, he passed away months ago, but he recorded this message before he passed away.
Mm-hmm.
And they played it 2 mornings ago for them when they woke up. And I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. That made me tear up. And then that was the same day that they named those 2 craters.
Oh my God.
Every time I watch that
video
video, I cry.
of them
Every single time I watch that
naming
video.
that freaking crater.
After Reed Wiseman's
Carol.
wife. Yeah. Oh, God.
And you know what? Every time there's the freaking comment that says he really loves her to the moon and back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like, I want like a love story on that. It's
Yeah. It was,
this-
God, it's
this-
incredible.
That picture.
Yeah, that
was
one.
the one
It's
I-
so good.
See if you can see it. Oh yeah, you can see it. That's the Earth back there.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Photoshop us into that picture, just standing on the moon waving. That's going to be the thumbnail for today's
It's
episode.
like truly, I've thought this several times since it launched that whenever they get back, I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
What am I going to watch?
What am I going to do?
What's going to take up my social media
What am I
feed?
going to talk about?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I can watch the ISS live stream, but like that's not as fun.
No,
They're
they're up there all the
you
time.
can
They've been up there for
climb a
30
ladder
years.
and reach them. But it is very cool, and I am very much looking forward to watching them, watching the splashdown,
Re-entry. Yeah.
and like watching all of the press conferences that they do afterwards once they're back. They're national heroes. It's incredible.
It's just,
I want to meet them.
every single day I see something new, and I told her about it. I'm like, I like learn something new every day, and it's
Yeah.
so awesome.
And I cannot believe how good these pictures are. Like what'd you say?
Oh, I learned that from Hail Mary, actually. So I'm reading Project Hail Mary right now.
Yeah.
You just finished it not long ago,
A week ago.
week ago. I'm currently reading it, and I learned some new science stuff from it. That's really cool about
glad.
microwaves that you probably already knew, and you're probably going to think I'm stupid for not knowing.
I already
this
think you're stupid,
but so there's a lot in the beginning of science, and he's talking
lot. It's
a
very
lot of
science heavy at the
which
beginning.
I really enjoy because
I
that's
also really
my
enjoy it, yeah.
degree, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
However, he's talking about wavelengths, and there's a lot of like how they see things based on different wavelengths. And he's-
Oh, you're talking about the part where if you look in the reason that there's mesh on a
Yes.
microwave
Yeah.
is so you don't fry your face
and so
off.
he's talking about microwaves at one point, and the little mesh that's on the cover of the microwave has little holes in it. And it's because microwaves are so big that they can't fit through the holes, but light waves can. And that's why when you look into a microwave, you can see your food without melting your face off from
Yeah.
the microwaves. And I read that, and I literally was like, that's like the simplest thing. And I never knew that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just really cool.
Yeah.
I told my dad this last night. I was like, in the last 2 weeks,
By the way, that's also very subtle foreshadowing for later in the book.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've learned more though in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I've learned more in the last like 2 weeks about space and like
Yeah.
physics
Yep.
than I've ever known in my entire life. And I took 4 physics classes in college,
Yeah.
and I wasn't.
I took one, and the guy had a very, very thick accent.
Yeah.
so I dropped the class. I ended up taking it again when I went back to school, but it was online. So
I
like, how
shouldn't
much
have
do you
even
really
taken
learn?
those 4 classes. I should have just read this book 4 years ago
Yeah,
because it explains it all very well.
it's
Yeah.
very awesome to read a book where like you have to like the guy writing it is extremely smart.
Yes.
but he's
And we did
able
a little
to dumb it down.
Well, we
enough.
did a little research because right when I started reading it, I was like, is he like a science guy?
Yeah.
And we looked him up. No.
No, he
he's
just knows a lot of people.
He's just very smart and knows a lot about this stuff. He has
Yeah.
no degree, no background in
Yeah.
science.
At
He
the end of the book,
just-
he like his like acknowledgments.
Yeah.
He thanks a bunch of people for like helping him like figure out.
correctly
yeah.
talk about all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just really well done from
Mhm.
a science standpoint. And the movie is too. I know we've kind of moved on from Artemis to Hail Mary, but we'll go back to Artemis. The movie is also very well done in terms of science, like when he's doing all his little experiments too,
Yeah.
except for that freaking centrifuge.
Oh.
Did you say centrifuge?
Oh my God.
Centrifuge. Centri.
The way your hands were shaking. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, that
my God.
it's yeah, that's that. Among the science community, that is breaking the internet.
Yeah.
Because who loads a centrifuge like that? Come on.
For those of you that don't know, he put the 2 samples, the 2 test tubes next to each other
Oh my God.
You
It
don't do
still
that.
makes
instead
me
of opposite each other.
To
So it's
balance it out.
balanced.
Yeah.
And
Idiot. And how did nobody in editing catch that?
nobody caught it. All the science that they have in that movie,
Yeah.
a lot of it very good science.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
The next movie, they're going to put one in there just to like.
Just to appease everybody,
right.
shut everybody up.
Ugh.
And
Anyway.
Ryan Gosling, oh my lord. Don't even get me started. Did you
Don't-
see that he recreated the La La Land poster with Rocky so he could fix his hand?
Oh, to do that
Yeah.
instead of the.
Yeah.
I did not, but that's
Another
awesome.
thing, it's like, how is nobody on the editing team catching this when they're about to release movies? La La Land, one of the best
He
movies
did
ever made,
a-
but he
he-
flopped his hand.
He also did a like segment for the Artemis crew, which was cool. Did
Really?
you see that?
I did not see that.
He like, as I think he's in character, like
Yeah.
as Grace does, like through the Artemis crew, like good luck, Godspeed, all the things.
Really?
And then Rocky also did one, which I thought was fun.
That's cool.
He was like, very brave humans out there.
Yeah.
Go, go, go. And then he was like, come home safe.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I have to watch it. I'll have to look it up, I mean. Anyways, so I mean, I don't know that I have much else. Do you have more to say about the Artemis? The launch itself or what you've
I'm
been
trying to think. We sat next to a really awesome lady. We can talk about her.
Yes. Like she was the reason that
what
it
was
was
her
as
name?
good as it.
You have her name
Wait, hold on.
saved in your phone?
I have her number.
She was the reason.
Well, we don't need to put her number
yeah,
on
we don't
here.
need her number. We just
No,
need her
but
name.
her name is Alyssa. Did I say her last name?
Nope, just Alyssa.
Okay.
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Thank you, Alyssa.
XOXO.
Yeah, she was the reason that the launch was so good for us, I think,
Mhm.
because she brought an FM radio
Yeah.
heated into
NASA.
NASA's
Yeah.
frequency. And we were able to listen essentially in real time to the communication between mission control, the astronauts, and kind of like the broadcast
Yeah.
of what was
That
happening.
was my mom said a lot of what we heard was on the
It was,
news
yeah,
broadcast,
everything was
which
broadcast.
we didn't have any service, so like we wouldn't have any way of hearing that. Yeah, the service was not great where we
Terrible.
were.
Non-existent is how I would
Um,
describe it.
So a lot of it was on the broadcast. However, some of it wasn't. Some of it was just like the in-depth
Yeah.
rocket stuff.
stuff that they don't need to
Yeah.
broadcast. Yeah, but most of it was on the broadcast, and
Mhm.
you can go back and look at the stream of it all.
Yeah.
However, but like again, had we been sitting there watching the broadcast, it would have been enough of a delay that
Very
like the rocket
laggy,
would have
very
been launching
delayed.
while the countdown was still going.
Yeah.
With the FM radio, it was countdown was going, and like at 2 seconds, you
could see
you could
the
see it
smoke
actually going.
The steam coming out.
So there was a very minimal delay, which helped a lot. And again, just like having the audio there, I think made it more emotional.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which was
Because you're listening to it as they're going up. Well, and there's 2 moments that I thought were really cool. One of them was when they started doing the go or no goes, which was fun. And they're all doing they're like, the weather's a go, this is a go, this is a go. I don't know all the technical stuff. But then the launch crew did a go, like the crew
astronauts,
and the
yeah.
astronauts did a like launch crew were a go, and then he said something like full send.
Yeah.
It was Reed, I think, said
Yeah.
full send.
it was awesome.
And then the other one, of course, was when what is her name? Christina.
Christina, I'm pretty sure.
Not
Christina
the
Koch?
no,
Or Cook?
not the astronaut, the
Oh.
mission director.
Oh, I don't remember her name.
I can't remember her name. Sorry.
When she did her whole
when
her
she
whole
did
speech.
the like the whole world is behind you.
Yeah,
Godspeed Artemis 2. Let's go.
yeah.
And there's a video I recorded that message. And when she like finishes saying that, the Godspeed Artemis 2, let's go. You can hear me in the background like because I couldn't even believe I one caught it on video and two that was even happening.
Yeah.
Because this whole day we sat there for 4 hours, 5 hours, didn't even know if it was going to launch until they did the go no goes 10 minutes prior. And then that's when our friend Alyssa was like, it's happening.
Yeah.
It's gonna
I
go
remember that for the couple that came up to us, there was a couple sitting on our right side. Alyssa was on our left. This couple comes up to us pretty early on because we were all like setting up our cameras and talking, and we obviously knew a lot about it. So this couple comes up, older, and this is like their first launch. They have absolutely no idea what's up from down. And so this woman asks us a couple of questions, and she was like, "Do you think it's actually gonna launch today?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm 100% positive it's gonna launch." And she was like, "Oh, really?" And I was like,
At
"Well,
the time, it's a 90% chance.
yeah." And I was like, "Well,
Like,
I'm 90.
officially.
I'm like 90% of that is hope." I go, "I hope it's gonna launch today." But I go, "But I am confident." I go, "It's going up.
And
Like it
not
is gonna
only
happen."
Did it launch? It went up within 10 minutes of the launch window opening.
Yeah.
Which was
Like
even
we could
better.
have sat there for 2 extra hours waiting for
And
it
been
to launch.
home at 1 a.m.
Yeah. Instead, we got home at midnight because they closed off the bridge forever.
For 2.5 hours, we
Yeah.
sat on that bridge waiting for them to clear
Yeah.
Titusville of traffic, which we would have
That
sat
is
in
true.
two
We
and a
would've
half
sat in
hours
2
of
hours of
Titusville
traffic.
traffic, so I'm not that mad about it. I just next
But
time
also, like, got to watch the sunset, got to
see
see
the
the
moon.
moon.
We saw dolphins.
Got
Like, it
to see a
wasn't
dolphin,
the worst.
yeah. I would have brought more food
Next
had I
time-
known.
We'll bring more food. We'll bring more water. We'll bring toilet paper, which was a very big issue for
Yeah.
the women in our party.
Not an issue for me.
Not an issue for Joe, but an issue for me in particular because I have to pee every 5 seconds.
Yeah, you peed at least a dozen times we were there. I peed once.
Yes, and I need you to know that by bathroom visit number 2, they were out of toilet paper. So had to get creative very fast. However, a very kind man handed me some napkins because I didn't have toilet paper. Yep. But anyway, next time we'll be more prepared with toilet paper.
Yeah.
Maybe some charging device for electronics because my phone died before we got home.
Could have plugged it in the car.
I even had my charger. I just didn't know if you had another
I mean, I didn't, but you could have.
thing. Well, that's okay.
Anyways,
I made it.
so a couple of TikToks that we wanted to talk about that we've seen over the past week.
Yeah.
One of them, all I can say, I don't even know how to explain what it was, but if you have the opportunity, go to Britta's TikTok
Oh,
account
yes.
because they are posting some of the most unhinged.
Is there multiple?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I only saw
Several.
the one.
And they're all like that same thing, just skeleton pirates on a pirate ship, and it's I don't even know. They don't even talk about water. They're not talking about the Brita filter at all.
It's like the intern that runs the account like posted it to the wrong account.
That's exactly what it's like.
Like,
And now
and
they're just
now
going
it's
with
just
it.
like the gag. Like
Yeah.
the first one was a mess up, and now they're just like,
They are just going with it. Have
Sure.
you ever seen the Brisk iced tea TikToks? Where they talk about brisk and cheddar cheese?
no.
Yeah, well, they do. But there's also, I've talked about this before on the podcast, but there's a couple of videos that they put out where it's like the guy who runs the account talking about his breakup with his girlfriend, and he's just like telling a story. And it very much gives off the vibe of like, this has been posted to the wrong account, but
Yeah.
it's done on purpose. And
Yeah.
so like he posted like 3 parts of this story of him and his girlfriend breaking up. And it is some of the funniest content I think I've ever watched from a like large company social media. So you got to check that out, Brisk.
Yeah.
But yeah, I sent this video from Britta the other night to the group chat, and I had been sitting there, like you said, I watched at like 2 a.m. and you said that made it even better.
Yeah.
It was one of those nights where like I was up till 4 just watching TikToks, and they just kept getting funnier. I watched a compilation of people like falling, just like fails.
I love when people fall.
And it was, oh my God. I'm sitting there
you
sobbing.
get to an
I'm
hour
laughing.
of the night when you're just like,
I am cackling.
everything is funny.
And I hear, I'm just like, again, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm sending Riley TikToks
Yeah.
of just some of the things that I think are the funniest I have ever experienced in my life. One of them I have right here,
God.
and it says, "Please tell me your favorite thing to say after a minor inconvenience." And the comments are just the best. So some of my favorites that I just liked were, we'll edit that out. And it's so good.
Okay.
Have this removed when I walk into something. I was like, I'm gonna start saying that. When I accidentally walk into something, I'm just gonna go, have this removed. When I speak and people ignore me, I say, chat, am I muted? This is my number one favorite. Fetch me my bathing toaster.
And I could just see Joe in his office curled up in his chair like
yeah, I was dying at 3:00 in the morning reading "Fetch me my bathing toaster." That is the funniest thing.
me
Because
my
I mean,
bathing
constantly, every
toaster.
single day, people are like, "I'm just gonna kill myself."
Yeah.
Saying that is way better than "I'm gonna kill myself." Fetch me my bathing toaster after the most minor inconvenience in the world. But that is, I had to mention that because
I have a whole you know how like you can like put favorites and like playlists on
yeah,
your TikTok?
Yeah.
I have a whole playlist of like I call them my nightly giggles, and it's like videos usually at night on TikTok that like send me spiraling, like
Yeah.
I'm cackling, and then I'll always go through it the next day, and I'm like, it's not funny at all.
See, I very
It's
rarely.
never as funny the next day.
I very rarely look back and go, "That wasn't that funny." I
I feel like I frequently do.
pride myself on my sense of humor when it comes to TikToks, and so if I'm laughing, crying at night, I will still continue to be laughing,
My
crying. the
humor
next day.
changes at night, and I'll like cry laughing over the stupidest thing. You can hear me laughing from the bedroom, and then she gets a notification a couple minutes later. Oh God,
Ever
I'm
seen this
scared.
one?
No,
With that guy. Have you seen this GIF before?
no.
This is I'm sure Riley and well, all of you, I'm sure you've seen this before. The tortilla
challenge,
slap
yeah.
like videos. One, we have to do that. Yes.
Why would you say that?
If you haven't seen it, it's basically what you do is you play like rock, paper, scissors. Whoever wins gets to slap the other person with a tortilla as hard as they can. And your mouths are
mouthful
full
of
of
water,
water.
yeah.
And you're trying not to spit the water out. And not 10 times out of 10, it fails, and somebody's spitting water on somebody. And this one starts with like it's siblings doing it, and their dad's standing in the background, and he's eating something, and it zooms in on his face after the slap because it's one of the hardest slaps I've ever seen. And it's just a very funny GIF that's all over TikTok. But no, we have to do the tortilla challenge.
I can. If you spit water on me, Joe, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You're not okay, or you're okay with me slapping you with the tortilla as hard as I can?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the water.
Well, I won't spit it on you. I'll spit it on the ground.
Okay, I'll do it.
Coming to Instagram and TikTok soon. We will be doing this and uploading a video.
Now
of
I
it.
will be spitting water on you. I need you to
That's
know
fine.
that.
I don't
care.
It's gonna be one of the funniest videos we've ever made. I'm very excited. You had something else.
Caitlin did. You
Yes.
Send me a video. Hold, please. So basically, you said an Albuquerque, Riley.
Yes.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Isn't it Albuquerque? Isn't there another R in there?
I have no idea. Igea.
Igea.
Where did you send it to me, Caitlin? Sorry, I was very unprepared. Oh, no, I don't have it. Yep, I got it.
Looked at one text. Nope, I don't have it. Oh, look, there it is.
No, Albuquerque. Albuquerque.
No other R?
There's one R.
Hmm.
Albu, actually. It's a U.
It's not Albu.
Well, Alba makes me think there would be an A, but it's a U.
U's make a sound too.
Albuquerque.
What happened in Albuquerque?
A 52-year-old Asian elephant, which first of all,
52-year-old Asian?
52-year-old elephant. That's kind of an old elephant. Named Alice. Love her. Took herself on a stroll through the biopark in Albuquerque, New Mexico, after escaping her
Did you say biopark?
biopark
Okay.
in Albuquerque, New Mexico, after escaping her enclosure on Sunday, March 29th. They discovered her snacking on plants and inspecting structures. No guests were present, according to the zoo, who added that they delayed the opening for 30 minutes. And it's here. I'll
How
show you
did
the
she
video.
get out?
It's just her.
What do you mean it
walking.
doesn't say? You can't. An elephant just doesn't get out.
Look at her. She got out, and she's just walking around.
Somebody has to be fired for that. Oh yeah.
She's just strolling around the zoo.
I mean, elephants aren't like, not that they're not dangerous. They can be very dangerous.
Look
but
at her
like,
with her trunk up. She's smiling. She's having
Like,
the
they're
time
not
of her
exactly-
life.
vicious creatures, and so when one gets out, they tend not to do anything spectacular.
She's just wandering.
Yeah.
around.
They're relatively small too. Asian elephants.
Asian
right?
elephants, I think,
comparatively.
are compared to the African elephant, at
Yeah.
least.
I mean, how many other elephants are there?
None.
Exactly. Oh, it sounds like
Construction.
your cat is gagging somewhere.
Where's the cat?
I don't know where the cat is.
Anyway, she's just wandering around.
Yeah,
Thought it was cute.
that is very cute.
That's it.
But somebody definitely lost their job over that.
You think?
You forgot to lock up the elephants.
I don't know though,
Yeah,
because
you're gonna lose your job.
why? But
Yeah,
so
but who's
here's,
to say the other ones weren't gonna
okay,
follow?
but like here's the thing. Speaking from experience of someone who worked at a zoo with animals like this,
Did you
there's
forget to lock up the
no,
elephants?
no. There's not doors that are animal sized. The doors are people sized. So what door?
Yeah, but they get the elephants in a certain way.
But what door was big enough for an elephant to get
the elephant
from
door.
her enclosure to the zoo?
Well,
Not like
How do you think they get elephants in?
I don't know, somewhere in the barn backstage. I'm saying backstage, somewhere in the barn in the back.
Yeah, that's because you're thinking of the place like where we were.
Those barns are not connected to.
Evidently,
The
they are in
zoo.
Albuquerque. I wish I could agree with you, but unfortunately, we just saw evidence that is false.
There's not.
So
an
either this elephant has
elephant-sized
magical
door.
shrinking powers, or they have an elephant-sized door that
Maybe
they
she
lead
can climb.
elephants
And you know
into.
what? I would love to see a video of this elephant climbing over a fence to
Right.
get into the main.
Yeah, she
portions
didn't
of
climb
the
a
zoo.
fence. I don't think elephants are known for their climbing ability.
Broke through a fence.
Broke through somebody.
Not an elephant-sized door.
Alice had broken through a section of fencing around the perimeter of the elephant habitat. She was the only elephant to leave.
So
All
the others were
just
like,
stayed.
I'm not supposed to go
They're
there.
like, where the heck are you going?
Yeah.
Someone arrived within 10 minutes and was able to safely call Alice back into the habitat. They just said, "Come here." And she's like, "Okay, fine."
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Because any other animal, this would have been a much bigger problem. Not any other animal, but a
Yeah.
lot of other animals, this would have been a much
They
bigger
said-
problem.
The area from where she escaped will remain closed while the fence is repaired and reinforced.
Yeah.
But she doesn't do it again. She's a flight risk now.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you do it once, they figure it out.
And this is why AZA requires 2 fences around zoo enclosures.
What if she broke through both fences?
Then she would be out. Remember that like story of
Is
there was like a
Albuquerque
tiger?
not AZA?
I have no idea.
Caitlin, can you look that up? I'm pulling up the video.
We just watched the video.
I want to watch it for myself.
Oh.
Watch it. It was like a tiger or something that got loose one time, but like in the city. Like it broke out and got into the city. Sorry, I know.
In the city.
Does anyone else remember that? I promise it happened.
Sure.
There was like a tiger that got out of a zoo somewhere and it like was roaming the city and there was just like a tiger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it got out of the actual zoo.
Interesting.
So
what'd you do for Easter? You get a visit from the Easter Bunny?
yes, at
Eat her
my
cottontail?
house in Atlanta. The Easter Bunny didn't know that I had changed addresses.
Oh.
So he visited my house in Atlanta.
Somebody should probably. Do you update your mailing address? Because he's supposed to get those.
Obviously not with the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, well. Clearly you forwarded the information incorrectly because that's a rookie mistake.
I unfortunately worked 10 hours on Easter Sunday.
That's unfortunate.
Worked 8 hours?
You don't even know how long you worked.
I don't know. I worked.
You were just so high off the Easter joy.
God is good. What can I say?
He is risen.
All the time.
He
That
did-
was the
he
incorrect
rizzed.
response to that, Joe. You know what you're supposed to say to that.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm not going to.
Yeah, tiger on the loose in a Texas town.
Oh,
In
we're still on that?
In Houston. Sorry, I was looking at proof. It was 3 years
I
ago.
didn't not believe you. There was not a moment of this conversation where I was like, that's not true at all.
Okay.
I know several stories of tigers getting loose.
Several?
Several.
Oh. okay.
Tigers are just loose all the time.
You went home for Easter.
Nope.
You went her home for Easter.
Yeah,
you
I
went to
did-
my home for Easter.
I did go to your home. I went to your mom's house for Easter.
Yeah. He was in my
Um,
backyard actually for
It
Easter
was
Sunday.
It was a lovely time. This is my third year going to Atlanta for Easter.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And it's a fun time. Easter egg hunt. Riley's stepdad
Mhm.
loves a good Easter egg hunt. And so he puts in work to hide these eggs. And it's all adults doing this. Like, I mean, there are kids, but like, how young is the youngest person taking part in our Easter egg hunt?
In the adult hunt?
Yeah.
Paxton.
I guess, yeah, that was my first time like meeting him. So
Paxton, yeah. He's
like
God.
13, 14?
No.
Younger?
Yeah. I think he's still under 10.
Oh, well, so then there you go. But typically it's like all
Older.
like adults
Not
and
young
then the kids,
children.
the very young kids will do their own Easter egg hunt.
Yeah.
But it's money in the eggs.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
each
yeah.
year they do it differently. So the first year it was at her stepdad's house, and there's like a pool in the backyard, and they hide the eggs, and so like you kind of get a layout for the house. And so the next year I get there and I'm like already scoping out when we arrive, like, okay, where could the eggs be hidden compared to where they were last year? And we could see some eggs already. And so like Riley, me, her sister, her brother, like we're all like pointing out where we already see some of the eggs. They were very obviously hidden this time around, or not hidden. And so we were like, okay, we've already found some of them. We're going to do great. Well, then we find out, this was last year, that the egg hunt was not at his house, but was moved just down the street to his son's house. Am I correct in that?
Yeah, that was Garen's house.
Yeah, so one of her stepbrother's houses.
So whose eggs was that?
They were
Just some random kids'
decoy
eggs.
eggs. Yeah, to make us all, because he knew, because Gary's a smart man.
It was like,
He knew that we
I
were going to
know
go
how to get
snooping
'em.
for those eggs, so they hid them somewhere else. And so we had to drive down the road. It was, 30-second drive to get to where the egg hunt was. And last year we were split up into families. And so everybody was grouped together, and we had to find a specific color egg. And we had either a certain amount of time, or when enough families found enough of their eggs, then it was a free-for-all after that. So anybody that didn't find all of their eggs we could find theirs. So like I sat on a bench where there was an egg hidden behind me that belonged to somebody else, and I was just waiting for the time to be called so I could grab that other person's egg. This year I was expecting the same thing.
Yeah.
This time again it was a free-for-all. So everybody for themselves. We decided, it was the two of us and then her sister's boyfriend and her brother, that we all decided to team up and we were going to split our money evenly.
Yeah.
But overall it was a free-for-all. Look for any egg you can find, it's yours to grab. And the first bush that I run to, it's a rose bush, and I'm like, I'm going there because nobody's gonna want to dig in a rose
I was gonna
bush
say where all
because
the
of
thorns are.
Exactly. So I go bolting to this rose bush.
naturally.
First egg I see right at the top, I grab it, open it up, $100. I was like, boom, got it. Here we go.
I would have just gone and sat down after that.
Oh well, there was a lot more money on the line, so
That's
I was
crazy.
not.
How much
oh,
money
yeah.
are they putting in these eggs?
Well, there's a lot of us that take part in this egg hunt.
Yeah, so there's my stepdad has 3 adult sons.
So are all the older adults chipping in the money? Like, where's the
No.
money
No.
coming from?
my
Gary's a
stepdad-
very well-off person.
Good for Gary.
Yeah. How do you think
Well,
you
this
spelled
is-
Gary, by the way?
Oh yeah.
Obviously not the way I want to spell it.
Not the way you want to spell it. It is not Gary. Very close. There's a U, right? Yeah, Guerry.
And if you ask
Say
him,
that again?
Guerry.
and if you ask
Gurry.
him, it's pronounced differently too.
What?
Gary.
Wary.
No, it's not even. It's stupider than that. He's like, no, it's not Gary, it's Gary. I'm like,
Oh, Geary.
you just said the same thing
he
twice.
he elongates the E.
Sure, yeah.
Geary. We love Gary though.
Gary,
I
I'm
love this
judging you
man.
just a little.
Gary-
Gary is one of my favorite people in the world. I love Gary. But anyways, so he puts a lot of money into these eggs and
Obviously.
puts a lot of effort into hiding them.
Crazy
Every
that
year
the $100 bill is just sitting on top of a bush.
it's a fake 100. Like they put fake money in the eggs because Riley was telling me that before I came along
Yeah,
several years.
even still though, I would think that egg would be more well hidden.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't just like plopped on top.
Oh.
It was like in there, but like it was right at the top of the bush, and I was like, I know it's not going to be super far down, because they also had to hide the egg in the thorns. So, but anyways, Riley was telling me that before I started doing the egg hunts, they would put real money in the eggs, and every year they would be missing eggs at the end of it. So they were just like throwing money away essentially. So they started putting fake money in the eggs or just associating the colors with a certain dollar amount.
Okay.
But it was all fake money in the eggs this year. And we ended up I found 5 or 6 eggs overall myself. Some of them had money, some of them had gold coins, which meant I got a gift card.
How much
and
did you take away from all this?
Not counting the gift cards, I
What do you
have,
Why is it just in your pocket, wadded up in your pocket?
if I'm counting correctly, this is $210. Now, this is mine and Riley's.
Oh, okay.
And this is only
Well-
half, not even half, because we also gave some to Scooby, her brother.
Yeah. There's also
And-
I have $50.
You have $50.
Why did we
Yeah.
share with Scooby?
Why do you have
Remember from my
$50?
basket.
Oh, right.
From the basket.
The Easter Bunny gave us $51 bills. So we're going to the strip club.
We're going to the club.
with Peter Cottontail's money. Yeah, so this was like a little less than half of what our group
The
found.
pool.
That's just of the liquid assets.
Yeah.
There were gift cards as well.
Yeah, gift cards were another 100
Why do they call them liquid assets?
Because you can spend it.
liquid.
If it's a solid asset, it's like,
Investment.
yeah,
Yeah.
property. Livestock.
Yeah,
Oh,
Like
liquid
Gary, for
liquid comes and
example.
goes very easily.
Gary has a lot of solid assets.
Good for Gary.
Yeah.
Good for Gary.
Geary. Guary.
Gary?
Yeah, so it was a lot of fun. Every year it's a lot of fun. This year was exceptionally fun because it was like a more spread out space, but at the same time it was more consolidated. Like in the past it's been like, okay, it's this whole side of the house and you're like, God, this is way too massive. I can't possibly find how many eggs there are. Last year I had to I would find an egg, but it wasn't my color, so I couldn't grab it. And so that was confusing. This year it was like just the front yard of the same house we were at last year, so one of his son's houses. And but it was like only from this tree to this tree and to the house. So like it was a smaller area, but it was spread out enough that I wasn't like fighting somebody if I saw an egg. I wasn't like
Tackling someone to the
them.
ground, which I
Yeah.
would have done.
At one point we got to the end and we were like, okay, there's 54 eggs hidden. We have 53. So there's one egg out there. And so we were like, we're never going to find this damn thing. So Riley grabbed like the board that showed how many eggs of each color and each denomination there were. And so we were like, okay, I have 2 $100 bills. I've got a 50. I've got 3 20s. I've got yada, 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 yada. I've got a gold coin. I've got 2 eggs we kept calling them donut eggs, but they just had like,
It's a
something that was
coupon.
indicating you got a
it's a
Krispy Kreme
coupon for a free dozen donuts from
Krispy
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme?
You ever
Was
had
it
a Krispy
Krispy
Kreme?
And so we get to the end of it and we're like, okay, we're crossing everything off as we're going. And Riley's like, the only thing left is a donut. And we all just went, okay, we're done. Nobody cared about the donut.
Just one singular donut?
One singular coupon for a dozen free donuts was the only thing left in the egg hunt.
Do you know that a Krispy Kreme dozen is like $29 now?
That's over $2 a donut.
Yeah, we saw an ad for it the other day, and it was like
I almost said $2
only
an egg.
$29.99 or something like that. I was like,
$30 for
Only?
a dozen donuts. Yeah, that's a
Huh?
bit steep.
that's
Either way,
insane. When they're throwing out
the-
donuts at the end of the night,
We also play bingo, which is where more of the gift cards come from. Her mom sets up bingo and gives out gift cards galore. And the dozen donuts that we couldn't find the egg for was given out during bingo. So either way, somebody got it.
got the dozen.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing Easter. You would also have a lot of fun with it.
I really
because
like Easter egg
an
hunts.
egg hunt. Egg hunt?
We had
An Easter egg hunt is never a bad time.
So at our church, I don't know if this is how most churches work, but our has what is whoa. Sorry, let me restart.
Everybody calm down. Ours had it was when our
Let me restart. Our church had what's called a parsonage, which is like a house for the pastor next to the church, so he doesn't have to pay for housing. It's been there since
it's called
the
a parsonage.
parsonage. It's been there probably since the early 1900s. Like the church just owns it so that the pastor never has to pay for housing. They just live there. It's literally right next to the church, so they just walk over.
Huh.
Anyway, that's
My
what's
church growing up,
every
the
year.
housing was just attached to the church. and I can't remember what it was called.
No, it was like an actual house.
mom would
Like
tell
it's
me.
like some actual like ranch style house. It was nice. Anyway, we had one pastor a couple years ago. Every year would have an Easter egg hunt, and he would do it at the parsonage, and it's got a lot of acreage on it. Like it's a
Yeah.
smaller house, but with a lot of land. And so he hid hundreds of eggs. And of course, they didn't have money and stuff, but they would have like little goodies and candy, and there would be hundreds of eggs everywhere. And you'd have all the kids from the church go out, and of course, you've got little kids running everywhere
Oh yeah.
doing their Easter egg
Absolutely.
hunts. I was gonna say, I remembered you heard me gasp maybe at the beginning of your story about the Easter egg hunt because you reminded me. I saw a TikTok video,
With the eggs.
the egg drop. I'm
Crazy. I was just about to say the same thing.
so glad you also saw it. So, for those of you that did not see it, for whatever reason, these people thought it was a good idea to drop hundreds, thousands
Easily hundreds, if not thousands.
of
Yeah.
eggs from 50 feet in the air from a what do you call those? The cherry pickers? Is that what they are?
Yeah. A
Whatever that
crane,
Yeah,
essentially.
the like little bucket crane things.
Yeah.
Dropped hundreds of thousands of eggs to the ground with very young children all in a circle waiting for these eggs to be dropped so they can run and go grab the eggs.
Yeah.
And obviously not enough parental supervision because right before they drop these eggs, they're doing the countdown like 5, 4. These two kids that are probably 3 years old, maybe 3, 4, I don't know, young enough to not know any better, bolt into the middle of the field
Where the eggs
where
are
the
about
eggs
to
are about to be
plummet to
dropped.
the earth. Yeah.
and you see like two adults that are
Not related to the kids.
not related to the kids. They look like maybe people in the comments said like camp counselors or whatever was putting it on, like run out to grab the kids. And one of them, the guy just kind of like walked the little girl off to the side. She
Yep.
wasn't as far in, but the one little boy, the girl had to like scoop him up and turn. And as she's turning, these eggs are like falling.
Just
and she's like,
a billion eggs fall from the sky.
and I've seen 5 different point of views of this egg drop. Various angles of these eggs dropping.
Apparently,
onto
that is
these
not
people.
the only egg drop that happened this year. Apparently, like people were dropping eggs from helicopters. I don't even understand the point of an egg drop.
Because
like,
it's not
hide
fun.
the
You're
eggs.
just go hide them. Anyway, that's
Yeah,
beside
they're
the
plastic
point.
eggs, they're gonna
Why
snap.
are we letting our children just run? Where are the parents?
I don't know. But it was. I watched that and I was like, oh, this is gonna end so badly. and
ABC
then
did a
just-
report on it. It literally was like insane, and it's just
Can you
funny.
imagine how bad that must have hurt?
You can almost feel the impact through the video.
Yeah. And it's like I keep getting different POVs of it. Like I keep unlocking point of views of
It's
this
very
egg drop.
funny.
Anyway, I'm glad you saw that too.
Because this
That's what
idiot
that reminded
kid
me.
who has even more idiot supervision
Yes.
did the most idiotic thing, which was run into
Run
the drop
into-
zone. It's like when you watch like a kid's birthday party videos
Yeah.
and there's a piñata and the person who's blindfolded, the birthday child,
Whacks
is,
him in the head.
Yeah, and another kid goes running in and just gets a bat to the dome. Always funny.
Deserved.
Well deserved, yeah.
Deserved.
This kid deserved. This kid and
The poor
whoever
woman who took the brunt of the hit. I feel bad for her.
She's probably got a bruised back.
I know.
I know.
Well, and then everyone in the comments is talking about, they're like, I know not a single one of those eggs didn't crack open.
What?
As they dropped, like, I know a single one of the eggs that hit the ground,
Oh.
like, was not split open. Like, there was no point because they all cracked.
Yeah.
Hitting the ground. I knew that was all.
100%. Yeah. Gravity, it's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
What are you watching, Riley? Is that a guy doing his makeup?
Was something in his mouth?
It was a guy doing his makeup to go
Okay.
see his dad.
What was in his mouth?
I think the cap of his foundation.
Oh,
okay.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, couldn't figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we watched a movie, and by we, I mean Annabelle watched a movie, and I know the movie very well because I've watched it a
You
lot.
didn't
I
watch
didn't
it, Joe?
I've been busy. There's been a 24/7 live stream.
You had a flight to Atlanta.
It's an hour flight.
It's an hour and a half, and this movie is
It
like
is
an
n-
hour and 38
It is
minutes
not an hour and a
long.
half. I kid you not. I swear we landed in 50 minutes. We were up, and then I fell asleep, and then we were down.
You're
We
in the air
both-
for like
this-
50 minutes.
On the flight back, this is crazy. On the flight back, we get on the plane, right? We sit down.
Okay.
there's
They
an
didn't
idiot.
strap you to the back of
There's an
it.
idiot in our seat, and she was in the wrong row and the wrong seat. So this
Oh,
girl
she just decided to pop a squat.
yeah, absolute moron. But anyway, so we sit down, and it's very late. We had a very late flight back, and so we both doze off. I take off probably just as the plane. I take off. I fall asleep. I nod off just as the plane is taking off.
He's taking off.
I'm taking off with the plane. I fall asleep just as the plane's taking off. Then I wake up what feels like 5, maybe 10 minutes later. Max
You're
of
already
10
at the
minutes.
gate in Orlando.
Max of 10 minutes later. And Riley's shoulder is no longer comfortable. So I do what everybody else does on the plane, which is you pull down the tray table and you do one.
Mm-hmm.
And
floor?
yeah, it's the most uncomfortable position there is.
Yeah.
And so I pull the tray down, I cross my arms, I put my head down, and I'm like, finally some comfort. And I close my eyes and I start dozing off again. Not 30 seconds goes by. And I hear, if you haven't already, put your tray tables up. We're going to be beginning our descent. And I'm just like, it's been 10 minutes. What do you mean? And so I literally go, and I just do one of these. And I'm like, God, this is awful. And we landed 5 minutes later. So I don't know what happened to the first 45 minutes of the flight. But Riley and I both were like, what happened? We were up and then immediately we were down.
We had the same experience. I closed my eyes. I feel like the second I closed my eyes, they're like, all right, guys, put your tray tables up. And I was like, what the?
MCO
Huh?
to Atlanta is like one of the quickest flights
It's
I've
insane.
ever been on. It's very fast.
It is absolutely wild.
However, you still didn't watch Jumanji.
No, but I have seen it.
I've seen it too.
Yeah, okay.
I've
then
seen
let's talk
Batman
about it.
Returns, and you still
Yeah,
were
but you
dogging on
didn't
me about
remember
it.
the
No, I didn't.
movie. I remember Jumanji.
I also remembered it. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. But I
Yeah.
did watch it again, and I was very excited to watch it again. So we
Mhm.
watched it like a while ago, like basically the next day.
Yeah. Riley and I will watch it tonight, but we're going to talk about it now,
Yeah, because Riley's never seen it.
which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
I
I've
don't know
also
what
now-
you do. Like, how did
I've
you grow up not watching Jumanji?
Now watched half of the first new one.
Is it
Oh,
good?
what'd you think?
So
You've
far,
seen the
it's
new
good.
one?
Yes, I've seen both of the new
Which
ones.
I think is
That's criminal.
criminal watching. Yeah, Meg's the same
Meg's seen
way.
the new ones? That's insane.
I
Fail time.
yeah, they're not even a little bit similar
No.
at all.
Isn't
I-
it a video game?
Yes.
Yes.
Stupid.
It does start with the board game because the kid or the dad finds it and he gives it to his son who's playing video games and he's like, "Here, I found this
And it
board
morphs
game."
into a video game?
No.
Oh.
He's playing the board or he's playing the video game and the dad's like, "Here, I found this board game." And the kid looks at it and he's like, "Who plays board games anymore?" And then like tosses it to the side.
I do.
And then that's when it becomes a
The
game.
game transforms itself into, like,
a
a
video game.
console.
So it's
So I was
So
right. It
somebody-
does morph into a video game.
yeah.
Yeah, so it is
right.
a
You,
Did I say
said that
no?
And you said no.
I'm
and I was
sorry.
like, okay.
At that moment, it didn't.
Obviously, at that moment, it didn't.
But it becomes a video game so that it gets somebody to play it because
Yeah.
that's like the point of the game is
That's
it
the point of the game.
wants
Need
people
somebody to play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to watch it because Nick Jonas is in it.
I know he is.
I was gonna say I did not know that.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Spoilers.
He's in it.
Anyway, so far very funny. I mean, it's
That's not the movie we're talking about, though. We're talking about the OG
Yes, sorry, we're
Jumanji
talking
with
about the
Robin
original.
Williams and
you-
other
it's a
assorted
monkey
characters
on
that
our
I cannot
list.
remember the name of. Who else is in that movie?
who did I
What's
say? It's the girl from Spider-Man, Mary Jane. Oh my god,
Oh, yes.
what is her name? Oh my god, I looked it up literally the other day.
Kirsten Dunst.
Thank you. Yeah, Kirsten Dunst.
Um,
The little boy is kind of unknown. I did look him up because
I meant the older woman. Who's the older, like, when Kirsten Dunst
Yeah,
grows up,
yeah.
who is she played by? It doesn't. Caitlin's looking it up. Either way, this movie used to scare me as a child.
yeah, Me
I don't
too.
know really why. Maybe it was
I
him getting
was
sucked into a game.
very scared of when there's
of
like
the when.
when the monsoon floods the house for whatever reason.
See, that didn't scare me. You know
that
what
was like a
scared me?
very
The
real issue to
plants.
me. Yeah, well, because the plants are in that scene. Part of them are in that scene. They come earlier in the movie, but they're
Right.
like in with the monsoon.
What's her name? I can't read it from here. Bonnie Hunt.
Oh wait,
What else has she been in? Because now that name
That
doesn't
name
sound
sounds-
familiar at all.
oh that name.
Cheaper by the Dozen. She's the mom in Cheaper by the
Yeah.
Dozen. Yeah.
I would say that name sounded very familiar to
She's
me.
been in a lot.
Yeah.
Anyways, so no, but the plants they freak me out. I used to have like nightmares
Well,
about those
and
plants.
so the hunter too, like the hunter that comes out of the game,
hmm
he has like weird prosthetics on, and I don't know what
Yeah.
the point of the prosthetics are. Like, why couldn't they have just made him like normal looking?
Because it's the same actor who plays his dad, right? Like the hunter is his father, and so I think they changed the. They
Is
put
it
prosthetics to make
actually?
him. I'm pretty sure the actor's the exact same.
I did not realize that.
Yeah.
I've seen this movie God knows how many times, never realized that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his father.
I know it makes sense
Yeah.
because of like the story,
So
but
they put the prosthetics on to not make it obvious, I'm guessing, or to just change the
obviously,
way he looks. Yeah.
it worked because I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But that when I was a kid, the hunter like always confused me. I'm just like, who is he, and why
you?
why does Robin Williams know him so well, and why
Yeah.
does he want to kill Robin Williams?
Fantastic movie.
Great movie. Again, not a Christmas movie. It does end at Christmas time.
Yeah,
They're
that's
having
the
a
only
Christmas
part-
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's arguably more Christmas than some of the other movies we've watched. But yeah.
Interesting.
What's that actor's name?
Jonathan Hyde.
Don't know him. I mean, I know him from Jumanji, obviously, but that's where I know him from. And I don't know him.
What
from
is
another
he in Titanic? Can't even think. Is he he's the like waiter?
Waiter. Bruce.
Sure.
Anyways, so yeah, it is again a movie that just ends at Christmas. They are throwing a party, and the kids that they meet.
It's weird because there's
How
like
how do I explain it? The kids who end up finding the game later in the movie, that they end up meeting Robin Williams and Bonnie Hunt, and play the game and complete the game with. Those kids are then unborn and then reborn.
well because like when they finish the game, everything is reset to how it was when the game started, which was 30 years prior.
Yeah.
So everything goes back to how it was when Robin Williams was a kid.
Yeah. What is his character's name? I only know him as Robin Williams.
I know, and I literally just watched it too.
Yeah, I cannot remember. But so yes, it resets to back when they were children. in
Yeah,
his
so
living
then they
room.
meet the kids again.
Well, they
af-
meet their Alan.
Alan Parrish.
They
Yeah.
meet their parents. They befriend their parents, and then the kids are born. So they, of course, know the kids.
Yes.
And in the movie, you learn that the kids' parents died in a skiing accident.
Yes, and that's one of my favorite parts at the end because they're like, yeah, we're thinking of taking like a holiday trip away to wherever, Colorado, to go skiing, and they're both like, no.
Yeah, they yell no at the middle of this party, and basically end up saving these kids' parents from certain death.
Certain death. Yeah.
But I like how like when they meet again at the Christmas party, they like obviously the two adults are gonna know the kids because they watch the kids grow up. But like you can see like the kids remember who Alan and whatever her name is. Like they remember them, which is I always found that very fascinating in the movie, that you can see like the recognition.
It was just one of
their
our,
eyes.
even yours. It was like one of our like road trip movies. Like that was one of the DVDs. I feel like
Yeah.
we always played on a road trip. Jumanji. Like we watched it
Yeah.
all the time.
That was one of the movies that like my dad would always like if it was on TV, my dad was putting it on and we were watching
so
Jumanji.
easy. Despicable.
Two very different movies.
Very
Jumanji and Despicable Me.
different.
Those are very similar movies.
Nemo and Cars, is
Yeah.
what Caitlin said. Everyone's got like the road trip movies. I feel like Jumanji
we
was one
didn't
of
have
ours.
road trip movies because we didn't do a lot of road trips. So
Sad.
yeah, well, not sad. I just
Jumanji,
Yeah, we didn't have to
Ratatouille.
those.
Elf.
I had a portable DVD player.
Always
I got
watched
that
Elf.
as a gift one time,
We
and it was
watched
like one of the best
Spirit.
gifts.
On repeat in the car.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Seen
And-
Spirit.
And then when my little brother was born,
I've
we
never
had
seen Spirit.
put Spirit on the
Stop.
list. I don't care. There's no Christmas in it. It's on the list now.
Doesn't
sure
have to
there's
have
no
Christmas,
Christmas in it?
obviously.
Yeah,
The-
I'll bet there's a little bit of snow in it. It'll be on the list.
That's a good point. But then when my little brother was little, this is so weird. We had this DVD, and it was I don't know that you would even call it a movie. It was all about the history of John Deere and all the tractors they built. And to this day, my siblings and I will quote the fucking stupid song from that. I'm gonna have to look it up and find it for you guys. It was literally a DVD about John Deere. They made a song for this DVD. I'll find it. Don't worry.
Okay,
Oh dear.
We watched that. My little brother would listen to that on repeat.
that's
Like my-
insane.
we watched a lot of movies when we road tripped, and my parents know like every song and every line to a bunch of movies that they've never actually physically seen, but they know all
the
the
front
words
seat.
to it.
Wild.
Good
Yeah, no, we
stuff.
didn't. One, we didn't do a lot of road trips, and two, we didn't have the ability to watch movies in the car. So
DVD was essential in our car.
yeah.
DVD player.
But anyway, so Jumanji. What would
Jumanji.
you rate it?
It's high. I'm
Riley, write this
going
down.
like. I'm going a 90.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I really like Jumanji.
I also think it's really good.
I think the
90
nostalgia helps, but
that is true.
because it's arguably not a great movie. It's stupid. It's got like 90s animation, not animation, but like 90s effects. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the best effects.
Yeah.
I'll give it. I don't know that I'll go that high. I'd probably go 80.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy it, but again, I think like
I love Robin Williams. I think it's a fun story.
yeah, I think the story's good. I like Robin Williams. I don't think it's Robin Williams' best
No.
role though.
Oh, and Mrs. Doubtfire.
I also don't like the
yes.
giant mosquitoes.
Ooh, yeah, and the spiders.
Oh, the spiders I don't care about, but the giant mosquitoes.
The quicksand always scared me too.
when he goes to the floor, freaks me out.
Yeah, and then he has to roll with teeth, or she has to roll with her teeth. Whoever it is, she's got to like
Yeah, because her hands are
in the floor.
on the floor. yeah.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes just the mosquitoes and the plants. I don't like them.
I like that one rhino that's left behind in the stampede.
Yeah, who's got like a limp.
That was my impression of the rhino. Anyway, let me pick another movie.
Yeah, no,
What?
the wheel.
Oh, we have a wheel. I forgot. Sorry about that. Forgot about this wheel that Caitlin so kindly made for us. Spin
You write down the scores?
that wheel.
What do we got?
I was just looking at this and thought I wanted to watch it. Sleepless in Seattle.
Another one I've never seen.
Me too.
Really good movie. I literally was just looking at it and I was like, that would be a fun
All
one.
about John Deere for kids. Oh, so it wasn't just like a documentary about John Deere. It
No,
was for
sorry, I
kids.
should have made that more clear. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just a little
So-
DVD.
Sleepless in Seattle by Nora
There's
Eph-
only one Sleepless in Seattle.
Ephron. I know. I was just giving the director
Nora Ephron.
credits. Yeah.
Any relation?
Women in.
Woman.
Oh, it's spelled differently. Ephron.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ephron.
Ron. Anyway, women in film. I was
Winning.
just giving
Winning.
her.
Winning. Women in film.
Winning in film.
Winning in film. Anyways, so our eat of the week.
Yeah, I did something different this week.
Yeah. Alexander made us calzones and pizza. You had pizza.
Oh, we had pizza, yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. This is one of the best calzones I've ever had. It is a now it's no Wanzone's calzone, but it is like here's Wanzone's, here's your calzone. It is so good.
Better than that massive calzone you had.
Oh
the
yeah.
other day.
Yeah, that massive calzone was good, but that calzone was so greasy
Mm.
and it was insane.
Mhm.
This calzone, oh, it was so good.
Look
It
at-
was
the pizza was very good.
yeah. I didn't even look at it. I didn't look at your pizza at all.
Yeah.
But I'll take your word for it. No, it was very I liked that it was very doughy, but it was also very light. It was just so good. Oh, very good. And I had sausage, pepperoni, mozzarella, and then I had marinara sauce that I dipped it in. And what was brushed on it? Garlic butter brushed on it. Oh my God. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I'm going 9.9 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very high.
Very
so
high.
Alexander works at a pizza shop, so this is his job.
Yeah, he's got experience.
He needs his ingredients from home. He
Yeah,
needs
yeah,
the pizza oven alone. I feel like would make a huge difference
Oh,
rather than my
absolutely,
little.
In your little oven.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like the stuff on the stone.
Stuff on the
The
stone.
stuff on the stone. That's my band name.
Stuff on the stone.
Publix has not good dough. Is
Yeah,
what
so
he's
was
saying.
that pre-made?
Yeah, you buy it like
Publix?
wrapped.
Okay. Pre-made Publix dough.
Yeah.
Still very good. I
thought it
enjoyed
was good dough.
Decent dough. Yeah.
The pizza was very good.
This thing was thick.
I really liked the dough. Dough can make or break a pizza for me.
I agree. I fully
Very-
agree.
Very good dough. It was nice and crunchy on the outside, soft on the inside.
Mhm.
Thumbs up. I don't remember what toppings I had on it. Ricotta, onion, and sausage. Yes. And then marinara sauce, obviously. Delicious. I'm knocking points because he got flour and shit all over my kitchen, but
That has nothing to do with the taste.
has nothing to do with the taste, but the experience knocked down a little bit for me because I was
Yeah,
stressed.
that bumped up my score.
I was stressed the entire time because he actually. We're gonna post a video. I took a video of it, but he can do like he does
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but we've got a video. It'll be on the Instagram.
And when he does that, the dough is covered in flour. So flour flies
yeah,
everywhere. That's
Orbital force.
really hard to say. Flour flies everywhere. The flour flies was difficult when I first said it. Anyway, yeah, I'll give it taste wise, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. Experience wise,
Experience-wise.
I'm knocking it down to like a 7.5, maybe, maybe even lower.
2 points for experience. Riley, you also had a calzone, pepperoni, peppers,
Pepperoni, green peppers, and mozzarella cheese.
mozzarella. What'd you think?
Mozzarella.
10 out of 10.
There you
Fantastic.
Out of 10.
Caitlin?
The
Fantastic.
size of my head
go.
as
What did
well.
you have? Did
Good
you eat
pizza.
anything? Oh, okay. I didn't even. I was so invested in my calzone and the
He
movie.
was,
I
was turned around this way in the chair at one point, dipping
just
it in
dipping
the...
the pizza. It was so good. Listen, when I have a good calzone, that's what I'm on this
Caitlin
calzone.
had the same pizza as me, pretty much, I think. Right? Same things, yeah.
Thoughts?
It was good. Alexander, thoughts? Because you ate it as well.
You were very proud.
You were proud
Yeah.
of yourself? Good.
As you should be.
You had the pizza too.
Job well done.
Yeah.
So that's our rate of the week. We will post pictures
Mhm.
and we will post the video. Riley, do you have trivia? I should probably open up my notes.
Let's see.
Not the stocks. I don't care about the stocks.
Let's...
Ready when you are.
Okay. This is a two-parter.
Oh boy.
When did the Slinky make its debut? And how much did it cost?
Slinky.
Thinking about it as if there's going to be even a rational guess. Everything is just going to be completely...
Well, I've
have-
been to a museum where they have the Slinky on display, and it's called the Strong Museum in Rochester, New York. It's the Strong National Museum of Play, and so they have like a whole section of toys and when they were created, and the history of it and all that stuff. And so I know this, like it's somewhere in there.
It's in there. You've seen it before.
Yeah, but I genuinely don't know.
I
So
couldn't
I'm
even... I genuinely can't even guess. Like,
Oh, I already have an answer written down. And how much did it cost?
That's kind of a bonus.
I'm locked in on both. If I can find the symbol, not the symbol. There we go. Okay, I'm locked in.
sure.
All right.
What do you got?
Give us a year.
I said 1891.
And I said 1911.
Okay, well, you were closer. 1945.
Oh, way later than I
What?
thought.
How much did it cost?
I said
in
2
1945?
cents.
I said 5 cents.
It was $1.
$1.
Hey, expensive as hell.
That's crazy for
That's
1945.
pre-inflation.
41 or 45?
45.
49. That's it. That's a lot of money. Yeah. How much is a Slinky nowadays?
Hold on.
Although
Yeah,
$1945,
$10. It might be. So the Slinky is
1945, we're coming out of the Great Depression.
the Slinky's 81 years old.
Sure.
Wow.
After inflation, $1 in 1945. What's your guess? How much is that worth today?
$26.
15.
What'd you say, Alexander? 17 was very close. 1815.
I was going to say, that's 1945 is coming out of the Great Depression. So, like, it's not the craziest thought.
One of my favorite true crime podcasts. I'm not going to plug another podcast. I'm
Thank
not
you.
foolish enough to do that. Thank you. Yeah. Their favorite game is when they like call out dollar numbers back in the day. They have to
And
guess
Invert it.
what it's worth today.
I like doing that.
One time, the other like co-host guessed it right, and it was the best day ever.
Best day ever.
It's
I do
so
that when I
cool.
watch Seinfeld because it's in the 90s. And every time they say a dollar amount, I'm in my head. I'm like, what's that now?
Mm-hmm.
How much is that now? Because it never seems like a crazy amount, but then it is. Anyway.
Anyways, I'll take the points. We're tied 2-2.
Okay.
Where can the people find you?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Annabelle.Kessinger.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at not Twitter, I'm so sorry. On TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. I haven't used Twitter in so long, and I still always want to say it.
ESG pod.
TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast, Instagram The Shuffle_podcast, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Peanut Gallery, Riley.
Bye.
Thank you, Caitlin. Alexander, thank you
Alexander.
again for the pizza. It was absolutely delicious. We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.